Sometimes I think you're better off if you have nothing than when you get something you can appreciate it. You can't appreciate if you have everything. You just can't appreciate it. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be around in this world. We have equipment here that's over 100 years old and can still be used. You could tell me something else that you know that's over 100 years that's still working. I'm not even over 100 years yet, but I'm not working. We had a good childhood. It's a lot different than it is today. We didn't have very much. When I tell people that we got 2 cents a day, they can't believe it. Well, we went to school. We used to put our hands on the desk, and our fingernails were examined, and you had to have a handkerchief that you put on the desk, and they would examine your ears and your neck to make sure that you washed your neck and your ears were clean. I believe that most of my buddies from World War II, I'm sure they're all gone. I'm sure. You know, I was young. I was only 20 years old. Some of these guys were 29, 31. So if somebody was 25, he would be 100 years old today. And I don't think there's anybody around with 100 years of age. I was in a movie theater in the Bronx, the RKO Franklin, and at 1 o'clock, they stopped the movie, and the manager got up on the stage and said, Japan had just bombed Pearl Harbor. All military personnel report back to your installations. Patton was told to hold up. He ran out of gas. And we had to fly in gas. And we landed about 3 miles behind the line in France. We could hear the big guns going off. I don't know whether they were ours or whether they were German guns. I just took those jerry cans, just dumped them off in the French soil. And I said to my pilot, let's get the hell out of here and get the hell out fast. And we took back wounded guys. You know, you think you're gonna be a hero, but then you find out, after you see your first loss, you see your buddy get killed or something, that wounded, everything changes. My older brother, the oldest one, picked me up when I came into Penn Station. Gasoline was rationed. The cab driver didn't want to go to the Bronx. My older brother was very tough, may he rest in peace. He said to the cab driver, oh yeah, you're going to the Bronx, all right. And he did. He drove me up to the Bronx. She used to skate in the old skate land. She was an ice skater. My best friend, he used to go there on Sunday night. And he said to her, I have a guy for you. He introduced me to her. And she went home and told her mother, after our date that night, he's the one. And I couldn't get rid of her. He's the one. She was absolutely beautiful. I'm sorry I don't have a picture of her with me. I often wondered what she saw in me. She was a wonderful, wonderful girl. My wife worked for her mother, who was a dentist. And of course, her hands are always clean. And my hands were always full of grease. but still, she married me with the dirty hands. Well, I got started in this business after World War II. My dad was in it. We were three partners, my younger brother, my dad, and myself. You know, mostly everything was mechanical. Who started making it? Japan started making it. And what they started making was not very good equipment. Then NCR started making, National Cash Register Companies, they started making the equipment, and they made a much finer piece of equipment. But one thing about National Cash Register Company, whatever they did make was number one. Yeah, what's the word I want to use? They're a challenge. Everyone can be different. But after a while, whatever. My name is Bernard Faerman. I'm 95 and a half years old, and I don't do anything anymore. I'm retired. I did enough. And I did for my country, too. Okay? What else you want to know?